Hello, and welcome back to the end of the Elden Ring game. I'm gonna fight the final boss. I'll see how it goes. I haven't actually checked if I can fight the boss multiple times. I assume you can. But I'll fight it. I'll fight it until I beat it at least once. And then I'll see how it goes. I'm not too worried about the fight. My memory... Okay, yeah, you can't get multiple endings in one playthrough. You can back up your save and restore them and whatever, but... yeah, I'll just go for the... I'll just go for it. I'll get the ending that I get, and... I'll see how it goes. Because, yeah, I'm not too worried, because the first phase... The second phase is really annoying. The first phase, I'm thinking will be pretty easy with the Moonlight Greatsword, because he doesn't dodge very well, but maybe I'm underestimating it. I'm not even going to buff. I'm just going to go in. And I will probably go Golden Order ending. True Golden Order, whatever the name is. The only other option is death. Though maybe I do this. And then between now... No. I can't do New Game Plus on this playthrough because I want to do the DLC base game. Get an idea of how it plays normally. I just kind of like letting this sit. I don't think it's going to be one try. I don't think it's going to be that easy. But my memory is it's not a crazy difficult boss. The difficult part is that there's two enemies. There's two phases that are fairly long. And the second phase is more annoying. That's a bit too much controller rumble. They really have a flair for the dramatic, huh? They can really hold that pose. Almost like it's just locked in place and not actually a fictional being holding it in that location. Ah, free. Free buff. Bad timing. Yeah, it just doesn't dodge. Okay, that's the annoying. I don't actually know what that first animation was. I'm not... Oh, because I'm at the edge, okay. I was surprised that it launched me sideways. Slow. Yeah, it's not going well. I still think my memory's more or less accurate. I just don't know the timings for any of it. So I'm still not worried about the boss in general. Just, I need to do better. I need to learn the timing on that. I need to learn the timing on that. That timing is awkward, is what I can definitely remember. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of timings that I'll need to properly learn, but most of it is spaced out enough. So I'm not worried. Now, it might be a little longer than I was hoping. Then I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be quick, but... let's see how it goes. Let's see if I'm able to buff after I enter, if I should buff first. Can I skip this? Or do I have to skip it every time? I do. Okay, which means that the fight will always start the same. Which means that I can always buff. Oh, I can always buff after I enter. I was slow on that. I need to learn that timing. Yeah, that was greedy. That was early. I think that's what I need to for sure learn. I think everything he does is a little bit slower than I expect. I need to roll past him for that. Rolling away is a bad choice. Dead. So yeah, I think I need to stick closer to him. I think that's the issue. Sticking closer might be better. Roll behind him, generally. And yeah. I can buff after I enter. Well, I probably shouldn't, because I keep getting hit by the quick shot, which is a waste of HP. Maybe I should try a different weapon. Because this does a lot of damage, but maybe it would be a good habit to use something a little quicker. That can hit just as effectively in melee range. Because that's a little bit too slow. Yeah, you roll behind, it's much safer. He really does combo this, huh? Oh, okay. Didn't roll. I didn't roll in the correct location. Bad panic rolling because it's so slow. But yeah, melee range is much better. Trying to fight him at range just doesn't really work. So staying close is better. I do more damage. Maybe I can swap. If I am fighting in melee range, maybe the Axe Talisman's worth equipping. It'll be a slight increase in damage. What would I swap it for? Because this seems probably bad. Actually, maybe I don't need the physical. Let's try this. Excuse me. Sorry. So I need to buff the shield after I go through the door. Because I don't need to... The buff on the shield lasts less time. So buffing after enter is probably fine. I don't like this fight intro. I kind of wish it was quicker on successive... on, like, when you fight him again. It's always just a little slower than you expect. Or than I expect. Greedy, come out of stamina. But I mean, this is exactly why I was not worried about this fight. Because I more or less remembered this sort of... Okay, he rotates. How this part of it felt. Like, if you do damage, he dies quick. If I rolled there, he would have been dead. And I wouldn't be so low. Ooh, cliff. Can I just run here? No, you can't. Good to know. He does actually know how to aim the lightning throw. Yeah, like, if you do damage, he dies very quickly. Because he doesn't stagger? He can stagger, and you can critical him. But he doesn't he never gets like iframes. And he has a lot of very exploitable openings where if you just go for damage, you can do a lot. Do I want to use the mixed physic here or on the second phase? I think leaving it for the second phase is better. Mostly because I think the second phase is so much more annoying. Greedy, but I think it was worth the damage. Okay, he gets a bigger step there than I thought. Greedy. That's a bad idea. Yeah, you have to roll into him there. Rolling out is a bad idea. Or, because I think it actually radiates. It's not an instant AoE. Or at least I think the timing is much easier if you roll into him. But it's probably doable if you roll out. Like I think you can roll out away from him. Just you have to have significantly better timing than I do. But rolling directly against him seems like the safest choice. Okay. In we go. That roll was early. Bad roll. That roll, I should have gotten hit there. Straight up. I need to stop making space because it's a bad idea. Rolling behind him is safer. Hey, I timed it. Oh, I didn't get the hit off. It would have been worth it if I did, but I didn't. Ooh, I didn't roll quick enough because I thought he was actually going to go for like a charged attack there. Ooh, that is a switch up. Oh, that was early, but it worked out. So it wasn't early, but... Oh, that was bad. The roll felt early. It wasn't early. Hey, I got the timing. Can I buff? Thank you. That was early, as can be seen by me getting hit. That was early. Oh, that's my least favorite attack, personally. The teleport. Mostly because he doesn't always teleport on top of you. If he always teleport on top of you, that it would be rough because the dodge is still kind of awkward if you're in a bad position. But if he always teleported on top of you, you would always be like, okay, he's gonna teleport on top of me. Here's how I should react. I should probably use one of these because I'm sitting at 49 of them and this is the last boss. I should have used them after buffing though, because then I would have restored my FP. Misplay. Very slight. Very minor. Oh, I buffed the shield first. Whoops. I don't even know if I need to roll there. Like, I'm honestly unsure. He's not even targeting me properly. I was slow. Is there two variants of that? Because some of the times, I think maybe his jump into the air one takes longer than I expect it to. I shouldn't have fully charged that. Okay, I could have gotten hit in. That would have been worth it. I need to stop greeting for the full charge. I actually half expected to be hit by that explosion. Oh, I'm out of that? Okay. Too slow. The issue here is I really That's too close. I didn't get the buff off. I can probably buff here. I think I can run here for a minute. And then if I get far enough, I can buff. Good. Oh, I forgot about the explosion somehow. Okay, can't fully charge an attack there. I mean, he attacks anyway, so I should have dodged no matter what, but... That's bad. That was panic roll. Big attack. Roll through it. Not... Oh, okay, that hit twice, so I need to be behind him for that. I need to react better when he does that. I just couldn't remember the attack intro. When he started rising, if I ran towards him, it would have been easy. I just need to learn that that's how that attack goes. Because I think that's this playthrough, as in the last, like, year. I think that's the second, maybe third time I saw that, so... Learning. New attack, kinda. I should have buffed after entered. I should have used a rune. Except I can't. Okay, can I do it now? Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, I bet I could, if I did a normal attack there, I think I could get out in time. That's weird. I don't know if I need to roll there. I think I go for the crit. In case it staggers him and I have a little bit more time because of it. Big AoE. That always feels early. Behind him. First phase done. Heal. FP. Drink the flask. Okay, now I need to blow my nose, so I hope I have time. Plenty of time. I hate the controller rumble. I honestly should... If I can turn it down instead of just turning it off, I should turn it down. But if I can't turn it down, I'd just have to live with it. It just shakes too much during cutscenes. In combat, it's generally fine. But just cutscenes is just too much rumble. I wonder if that is picking up on the mic if I hold it right by it. I mean, imagine most people that played it with controller rumble probably have the same, like, it rumbles a lot. That's against the mic, sorta. That's just too much rumble. So this fight will either be super annoying, or super easy because it gets staggered quickly. I'm expecting it'll be annoying. I like the hands. Buff. Buff. Unpunished? Hopefully? Nope. Punished. What do you mean? This is like a dragon fight. It's very much a dragon style of enemy. I think I can guarantee at least one of these into actually taking the critical. Can I ride a horse? No, I can't. I think if you could ride a horse, it would be less of an annoying fight. Pretty sure you just roll out as best you can. Wrong button. Oh, this attack. This is the worst attack. It's super annoying. Because it just keeps chasing you. It's so obnoxious. It's so annoying. It's the worst attack. This one might be bad too, but... And it just keeps moving. It just keeps moving. I hate this boss. I really hate this phase 2. It's just annoying. Oh. Interesting, actually. Genuinely kind of neat that running into the glowing sword did do damage to me. Like, honestly, I hate this boss because it has the same issue just about every dragon fight has, which is you have to run so much just to be able to attack it, and it just is such a waste of time. It's just obnoxious. If I can stagger it, it'll be dead. But it runs away. Oh, this is the Elden Ring one. I'm in a bad location, I feel. Did he do it twice? Or does it just move as like a secondary phase? I hate this fight. I really think it's really bad, because there's just too much time spent running around. Yeah, get up, get up. And I still don't have time to attack it. Like, there's so few chances to actually attack it. It's so obnoxious. It's so annoying. Like, it just moves. It just keeps moving. That was a bad dodge. I could have killed it just fine. That was bad play. But it's pre-tilted because he just keeps moving. It's so annoying. If I could ride a horse, it'd be less annoying. But you can't ride the horse. You just have to chase it 8 miles every 5 seconds. I buffed my weapon like twice to get like 2 hits in. It's so obnoxious. It's why most dragon fights in this game are some of the worst fights in the game, in my personal opinion. Like, the Lich Dragon and the Dragon Lord, they move around a lot, but they aren't just repositioning constantly. This one, it's repositioning all the time, which is super obnoxious. Like when it moves and it's an attack, that's less annoying. But when it moves a ton just to move, that becomes really obnoxious. Yeah, I figured there'd be a stagger. I think the crit is worth it. Oh, did it got frostbitten, so. Easy. Drink this. Buff. Repair. I'm gonna skip the cutscene. Buff. I just think it moves way too much, which makes it really annoying. I think 3 strong attacks is probably better than taking the critical. I don't know if I could have gotten 3 strong attacks. I'm gonna stay full HP. Like, I really don't like this second phase. It just... Okay. It just moves around too much. And now it's doing the annoying star attack. So I shouldn't have buffed there. I actually should have just saved the FP. Because I'm not going to be able to attack during this. Because it's going to keep chasing me forever. Oh, it's even worse that he did this attack too. And so I'm not going to have a chance to attack here. I could have gotten 1 attack in, but then he repositions. And it's this... Okay, no, it's not. Good. Oh, but he moves over there instead of landing near me. I think that's the big thing. So many of his attacks leave him in a position where he's just far away. Instead of, oh, he attacks you and then lands near you. You have to chase him halfway across the world. And that part is just obnoxious. Godslain. Like, just chasing him everywhere is so annoying. Like, his various swooping attacks, if he landed kind of near you, and then was attacking you more quickly maybe. But like, if they landed near you, I think it would be less annoying. I can't remember what you do here. Yeah, you have to find these. This would be Ronnie. I really think the Ronnie ending, to me, is the best, because it's sort of, they take the godhood and then they leave. They let the people exist as they are. It's kind of better. I'll take whichever this one is. Okay, good. Perfect Order is the one that I'm choosing. Death Prince could be neat, but Perfect Order was the one that I was going to go for from the beginning. Which, if I try to do a quick run on my other save, try to run through it as fast as I can, I could get the Death Prince to get that ending. The hands are actually perfect because they are not gentle. Okay, there is basically no sound.
The fallen leaves tell a story
Interesting.
of how a tarnished became Elden Lord in our home across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of order.
The flip up on the end of the chest piece, flipping up there, looks really silly. Because I think that's flipping up. Yeah, that's fun. I really like... I really think the Ronnie ending is better. Just because that's personal opinion. I think there's a little bit more to it. It's not just, oh, the Age of Order. Ronnie talks about how they leave on a journey. I think that aesthetically is a much more pleasing ending. The Age of Death could be interesting. But at least the Ronnie, I don't know. In stories, I kind of prefer detached god beings compared to, they're the ones on the throne. It just seems more interesting. 'Cause it's sort of like, ooh, that dark music. It's just sort of, to me, I think if you spend time with nothing to do and you're just like thinking about whatever, it's like, okay, if I were omnipotent and could do anything, I would probably do basically nothing. Like, just observing how the world exists would probably be more interesting than helping or hindering. Now, helping here and there probably makes sense. Like, oh, this guy's been very nice. Let's lend him a hand, sure. But, like, actively ruling the world over which you have some form of power. I don't know what the Elden Ring gives. Like, do the people with the Elden Ring actually have godlike power? No idea. There's probably specific hints and information here and there, but this Rajesh Sharma, the S is not capitalized. Is that some, like, cultural, they don't capitalize specific names? It was under the 3D designers? If you search Rajesh Sharma, you get an Indian actor. I'm pretty sure they don't do 3D design if they're an actor. They don't have the time. But maybe they do. Yeah, if you search anything Elden Ring that isn't specific, all the things that pop up at the top. Okay, Rajesh Sharma Elden Ring is what I searched. The first thing that showed up on this search engine is talismans on the Extra Life wiki. That is awful. Then an IGN, how to prepare for the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. I'm not touching that. Exclusive, Elden Ring director answers all our Shadow of the Erdtree questions. How to prepare for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC from vextralife.com. Polygon, same thing. It's just very silly. I imagine it's all about SEO. Oh, there was I think CBC Radio 1. There was they were talking about Google's SEO stuff was released or leaked or something, and they had an SEO, someone who does their job as search engine optimization. That's their entire job, and it's just kind of the lack of self-awareness that they are part of the reason. Like, before search engine optimization became super duper prevalent, you could actually search stuff and find what you were looking for much more readily instead of the top, like, 2 or 3, like 10 websites all SEO'd out the wazoo. Like, they're like, oh, the SEO stuff is anti small people, but their entire job was SEO, and like they're the reason that stuff that doesn't have the money to optimize search engine optimization gets pushed down. Like, it's kind of a lack of self-awareness. Now that crossed my mind because of searching Elden Ring at all without specificity seems to pop up the modern SEO stuff. But it isn't. If you just search Elden Ring, you don't get that. But if you search Elden Ring and then anything specific, the search engine will spit out something more specific, but they don't really know what you're looking for. Weird. Search engines are odd. Oh, CBC. What weird articles you have. Unmasking of elderly US spies shows there's no age limit on getting busted. What? Oh, okay, no, not recent spies. There was a 73-year-old former US ambassador admitted to having acted as a long-term secret agent for Cuba. Neat. Weird. Just scanning these news sections. There's a lot of weird ones that are kind of very unsurprisingly somewhat clickbaity, because that's kind of become necessary, is my understanding, even for the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. But it is what it is. Yeah, I wish it wasn't. Serial killer Robert Pickton is dead. Who is Robert Pickton? A serial killer. I remember the name, but I can't remember who they were. Prolific Canadian serial killer. Oh, okay, no, definitely the reason that I know their name is that they were potentially a cannibal. Okay. If you do not start over now, I'm not beginning Journey 2, because that would mess with the DLC probably. Because I want to get the non-New Game Plus version. But beating the bosses gives this as an option. Both of those are faith. The Sacred Relic Sword is actually useful for grinding runes to buy stuff, so I'll take that for sure. I imagine nothing has changed over here.
I see.
Yeah. They're still just existing. It's 5 minutes till I'm gonna stop, but oh yeah. New great axe. Where are you? Not a great axe, it's a colossal weapon. I can medium load. Nice. So, this is all over. The game is done. I think next time I might spend some time running around. I don't know. But I'll probably start with my plan to try and go through the game. I still didn't actually figure out this area that I couldn't get to. Not that it matters, but Old... Oh, no, he's down below. Okay. I guess I could explore Liurnia for a bit, because there's probably a lot of stuff that I missed. But it's fine. I think the plan... I'll do maybe one more episode for now. I guess I started about 2 weeks earlier than necessary. I mean, honestly, going into this playthrough, I thought Millennia would take like 5 to 10 hours, but she only took like 2. Well, that's a good damage, actually, with the buff. So with the buff, it's 380 plus 429 while two-handing. Only 75 damage, which is a lot, but it is only 75. When I'm already at 734. I mean, that's about 10%. I never found this guy, huh? Oh, I still haven't found his corpse. I still haven't found Thop. Is it Thop here? And so the Thop's barrier only shows up after he leaves and dies in Raya Lucaria? Okay. That would be why I never got that. Not that I'd ever use it, but... That's neat. Yeah, my plan will be... to... do one more episode. Then I'll try to see how to just run through New Game Plus on my other save, which I might respec entirely, but I might just go for it. I don't know. If I don't finish the New Game Plus run, it's not the end of the world. I'm mostly just going to focus on getting through bosses as quickly as I can, but I do want to do... Oh, shoot. The quest with, the quest for, what's her name? Thea, requires at least part of the Ronnie quest line, which means that I will have to do some of the Ronnie quest line at least if I want to get that ending. I don't think that run will go quickly, because the jump attack spam is jump attack spam, so it's effective, but I don't think it's as strong as the Dark Moon Greatsword setup that I've been using in this playthrough. But I guess I'll figure it out then, and if I don't beat it by the time the DLC releases, then I don't beat it. But I might do that after one more episode of this. The big question is, can I equip a shield for HP regen? No. So yeah. I guess I'll stop here. Effectively, the game's over. I'm done until the DLC. 'Cause I'm 99% sure I can't try the boss again. If I could, I would. But there's nothing left until the DLC. The DLC, in my time, is 19 days away. This episode will release in 2 days, I think. So it'll be the 3rd, which will be 17 days. So I'll have about 2 weeks of... Oh, wrong travel. Whoops. I have 2 weeks of... just over 2 weeks in which I could try to do a new... I definitely think it's doable. I won't need to... I won't go to Caelid unless Radon is mandatory. That would be rough. I don't know how hard the New Game Plus is. Yeah, you can't go through it again. Okay. I don't know how hard New Game Plus 1 is. I think it might be that Radon will be super easy because I'm level 150 already. And it's only 5 or 10% stronger, so it should be easy maybe. I don't know. But as it stands, I'll just sort of go for it. kind of like this weapon. I guess the easier check. 734 is the armament. 685. The roar, while one-handed, brings the 685 to 752. And two-handed, I don't know why I did that. Because to clear the buff, I need to unequip and re-equip. 764. Yeah, 75, I believe. So that's just the same. Yeah, this weapon seems like it could be fun to mess around with. Oh, thick. Oh, that's so good. Oh, this is so fun. It changes his strong attacks. And then you can... Oh, that's so good. I'm going to mess around with this weapon. Next episode's going to be so fun. I'm going to explore Liurnia. I might actually explore the Atlas Plateau more, actually. I think I've definitely haven't explored it fully. So I'll do Atlas Plateau next time instead of Liurnia. And then I might go back to Liurnia. But I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I do like the idea of trying to do a quick run as fast as I can on New Game Plus. I don't think it will go very quickly. But it could be fun. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll explore this area. I'll be always buffing, so I actually probably should accept taking more damage and instead have FP restore. Because this costs 19 and I restore like 5 per kill. I don't know. So it shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to sustain using that. Yeah. Next time I'll actually explore Atlas Plateau for a bit. Then maybe after that I explore Liurnia. I don't know. But there's not long left before I will leave this save for a while until the release of the DLC. So have a nice day. Bye-bye.